Alright, hello everyone, it's Silver Kyle, and today I would like to talk about getting older and gaming. Because in the last month, I actually had to stop gaming because my wrists were just hurting way too much. And it really sucks because it was right after the Skyrim remaster had come out. I played like 10 hours of that and I was like, no, my wrists are hurting way too much. More so my left wrist than my right wrist. And I'm going to go over things of why I think this happened. I don't know if I have carpal tunnel. I'm not a licensed physician, so anything that I say in this video is just my thoughts. But I will actually be going to go see my doctor in the next few weeks to talk to him about my wrist, to figure out, for one, if I do have carpal tunnel or not, and what he suggests. But there is a few things that I looked up that seem to make sense to me. And I also want to know what you all do if you have wrist problems or hand problems when you're gaming, what you do to kind of help with that. Because I want to be gaming for the rest of my life. And so if that means that I have to do specific things to kind of make my wrists okay, I'm going to do that. So the things that I've seen is, and once again, I have no idea if these will actually work. I'm not a licensed physician. These just seem to make sense to me. But you can actually go check on YouTube. There's actually doctors that game, and if you type in carpal tunnel, they actually talk about it and suggest different things that you can try. One of them being stretches. Stretches to me seem to make the most sense, and they say like you can still game like 6 to 10 hours just as long as you take a break every hour for 5 minutes and do some hand stretches, some wrist stretches. Basically, just they showed a bunch of different ones. Actually, check their videos out to see all these different stretches, and then even like putting your hands under warm water as well. And that's just 5 minutes. You take 1 hour, game, 5 minutes to stretch. Another hour, 5 minutes to stretch. Just constantly keep doing that. And then you can possibly game for an entire 10-hour session, which I've done numerous times in my life. But like as I get older, I don't know if I can still do that with my wrists at the moment. If this helps, I will definitely try that. I'm going to try this one out. The other one is a wrist brace, which I actually do have for my left hand. Although now it's starting to happen in my right hand too, because I'm trying to compensate like at work. So one of the things that might have caused this is that at work, I'm basically doing office work throughout the entire day. So I'm pretty much at my computer for most of the day at work. And then once I'm done work, sometimes I come home and game, or I'm cooking, or I'm working out. Anything that basically uses my wrists really affected. So I'm just constantly using them throughout the entire day. And it does hurt in my left hand more. And I think that if it's gaming related, or be like a combination of everything, but also when I game, I'm always using the analog stick to move around my character. No matter what kind of game I'm playing, I'm pretty much always using that left analog stick. So that's like, if I play for like 3 hours, that's 3 hours of constant thumb movement. And that's pretty much where it hurts. It's kind of like where my thumb ends and onward down the wrist. That's mainly where I feel it the most. So I do have a wrist pad basically that I can put on, and then there's also vitamins that you can take that kind of like help restore your wrist. Which I'm gonna look into that. I'm not actually taking any supplements or vitamins now that I'm 30, but I'm gonna talk to my doctor about that because he'll know much more than I do if I should be taking that. But I also like to think that maybe I should be also trying to find the foods that are really rich in specific things that I've seen online. I have no idea if they're actually true. B6, B12, zinc. I'm going to talk to my doctor about what I should actually be taking though. And if I can find foods that are really rich in that, which I can also find online, and I have. So those are the 3 things that I'm going to be looking into. Also, and obviously talking to my doctor. That's the main thing probably, but the stretches to me seem to make the most sense. Possibly the wrist brace, and then vitamins as well. So that's pretty much what I'm going to be trying, and I'm going to do an update video in the next few weeks, or maybe in the next few months, to see where I'm at that point, if my wrists are feeling better, and what I've tried to see and try to figure out what worked the best. Once again, that will not be an actual thing that you should all try. I'm just going to say this is what happened to me. Your travels may vary. But I would like to know what you all do if you have problems with your wrists. And if you don't, it's never too early to start doing things in case something might happen. If I could have known what I know now when I was probably 12 years old, I would have started doing stretches probably. I would have just every hour done stretches. And, it would be 5 minutes for every hour that I game. that I'd be maybe wasting, but at the same time, if it would have helped with this and I'd be fine now, that would have totally been worth it. So anyway, let me know in the comments below what do you think about like gaming and your wrists, or even just anything else that's related to gaming and getting older. If you find you have any problems and what you've done to kind of fix this or help this so that you can still game. So anyway, thank you all for watching. You've been bearded in. Beardage.